How did you know? This is John, and today we are talking about Crime 101, the new movie out in theaters right now. And then Crime 101 deals with this robber, this thief who starts to plan this big, jewel and money heist. However, there's this cop after him, and his former, you know, crime boss also has this other person coming after him. It's this big game of cat and mouse between three different people. Now, getting into about the movie, I do think that all of the performers, the actors, do a good job in this film. Chris Hemsworth plays the lead character, the thief. There's a lot of mystery surrounding this character, his past, what he was, how he grew up, who his family was. And while he's a thief, you know, you can tell he doesn't want to be a thief. He was thrown a lot of bad luck. You can tell because there's a lot of things with his personality that are just in there going, you should not be a criminal, because criminals would be a lot more rough around the edge. Case in point, the guy that's going after him, played by Barry Keoghan. Dude's kind of a monster. He is, and he ain't afraid to get his hands dirty. So yeah, all of the actors could do a good job. Big props to the cinematography. I'm trying to remember the director of photography's name. I know it was Eric Anderson or something. But dude did a great job with the camera work in the film. The cinematography, the lighting, framing. Guy did a great job trying to make this movie look visually appealing. And also props to the director of the movie, Brad Peyton, I think his name is. The director of this movie, he had a lot of on his plate, and he pulled it off. The movie was intense when it needed to be intense. It was kind of romantic and stuff when it needed to be. But also, he was smart enough to know that this does not need to be a fast-paced thriller. A slower pace, because of the amount of stuff going on, would have been much easier for everyone to process. So even though the movie's, 2.5 hours long, the slower pace definitely felt necessary. I do wish that we had seen, Hemsworth's character go on a normal job with the normal results, because, the one job we see him go to before the big heist was not normal for him, allegedly. Apparently his other robberies were pitch perfect, no issues, but this one had a smoking gun in it, so to speak. And, that issue caused a lot of problems for him. Now, it was necessary, but again, in order for us to understand who he is, how flawless his jobs usually go, I think it would have been necessary to see him go on a normal job, the typical results from his usual job. And since we're on the subject of flaws now, there is this one subplot in the movie that I felt was very unnecessary. This romantic subplot. I get the idea of what they were going for, because they were trying to humanize the main character, the thief. But at the end of the day, they could have done something else. They could have done something else, gotten the same results. And like I said, it just was unnecessary. Like, have him still be in touch with his brother. That would have been nice. So guys, at the end of the day, Crime 101, I enjoyed it. Was it perfect? Not really. However, I did like it. The acting, I think, is good. The visuals, the director's execution. I have some issues with it. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. But if you guys are, considering checking it out, I say it is worth your time, and, go ahead. I'm going to give Crime 101 a 7. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Please look forward to more videos real soon. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Please also subscribe if you're new to the channel. Please don't forget, I have a secondary channel. I do gaming content. Please go check it out. As per usual, please remember,